Hey, what is strategy? To me, strategy is about direction. In one of my previous videos, I talked in detail about the 5 steps you can take to do a full-blown reset. What would I personally do if I had to start all over? So today, we talk about strategy, which is a crucial part of a reset or starting a new business. During my corporate years, I was involved in, I would say, tens, if not hundreds of different strategy meetings, brainstorming sessions, you name it. And to me, it was always, I enjoyed it, but I always felt that I missed something. And now that I have more experience and maybe more skills too, I understand that the problem back then was that things were way too complex. Oftentimes it seemed like these strategy meetings turned into like spelling contest or competitions about who came up with the most complicated phrase and word. But this is like anything else in life. You keep it simple, it's going to be effective, and it cannot be complex. So to begin with, let's look at strategy. To me, strategy is about balancing unlimited opportunity against limited resources. And what are resources? Let's say in our example, and I would argue in every single other example as well, there would be skills. What is it that we know? What is it that we are good at? It would be time and money. To be concrete here again, so my skills, I could be, let's say, very good at cold calling, at sales, knocking on people's doors, talking to people, being very social. Time, let's say in my new business, I can allocate 12 hours every day to my business to grow it. And money, let's say I have $5,000 in my bank account to my name. Those would be my starting resources. Usually the problem is that people don't understand the unlimited opportunity. There's 8 billion people on this planet. The abundance of opportunity there is, it's just unreal. People, places, jobs, businesses. So strategy in its most simple form is about balancing that unlimited opportunity against the limited resources we all have, as a corporation or as an individual. Okay, so this is the starting point. What would then be the concrete next steps that we could do to keep this very simple and straightforward? Let's look at those. So step number 1, we define a problem. That could be any problem. Let's say, using another example, let's say I'm a personal trainer, I want to become one. And I think a problem is that people are out of shape. Okay? So my job is to tackle that. And a very crucial part here is that your idea, or what you're about to do, what you should do, is that your goal is to become the biggest fish in the smallest pond first. So defining it this way. So the more you can narrow down this problem, the better. So you don't start big, you start small, and you conquer this little pond first, and then you become bigger. That's the idea. You should define a problem, and then you become more and more specific. Step number 2, you solve a problem, the one you just defined. Okay, I define a problem, I come up with a solution. In my first video, these are the YouTube videos I'm talking about, an offer would go under this. So make an offer so good, it's impossible to say no to it. So you solve the problem you just defined. Next step, get really good at it. At solving the problem, obviously. You learn new skills as you go. You become the known expert. Next step, number 4, define a new, larger problem. And this is also known as growth. This is how you grow the business. You start small, you get bigger. Strategy using 4 simple steps.